this is Dr. J.J. Walcott. She's running for President of the United States. So, what do you think about kids in cages at the border?
Oh my goodness, we're going to start with the hard questions. My goodness, well, obviously kids should not be in cages. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you were far away from your mom and your dad and all you had was a piece of tinfoil to keep you warm at night? That would be kind of scary, wouldn't it?
But wouldn't the tinfoil hurt you?
No, because it's special tinfoil, so it's not warm and snuggly, but it does keep you insulated. So that means it keeps you warm at night, but it's not very nice, it's not very safe, and it's very scary for a lot of kids. So we need to change that, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
What is it like running for president?
It's very exciting. We get to answer all kinds of different questions. I get to meet people from all over the country. I got to meet you today. And we get to go and eat at different restaurants. But there's actually a lot more to it. That's all the fun stuff. The hard stuff is figuring out how to run the country and help support all Americans. That's a lot of work.
Why are you running for president? Do you want to change the law?
No, I don't necessarily get into laws. So people who make laws work in what's called the legislative branch. So that's a senator or a representative. A president actually makes programs. That means we help with your education. So if you are going to have school right now, right? You're going into what grade? Third? Third grade. So do you use a lot of textbooks?
Yes.
Yeah, and you have to read a lot. Yeah, because reading's important. But you get to do a lot of projects.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. What if you did projects all the time?
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? So what we've been working on in government is creating projects that kids could do to solve big problems and to work on things they're interested in. So let's say you like to do stuff on video, right? What if you got to do your work every day on camera? And you got to learn about how to use the camera, and you got to learn about how to maintain all the insides of the camera, and we put you on TV. We can do that.
That'd be cool.
Wouldn't it? Because you can learn to read doing that, and you can learn math doing that. Yeah, there are a lot of great things you can learn. So that's what we do in government. We make education, and we help people with health care, and we take care of kids who are in cages. That's not a good thing.
Why do you think you're a good leader?
Oh, well, everybody has a superpower. Do you have a superpower?
No, I don't know.
You have a superpower. You have a smile that makes everybody happy, don't you? It made me feel happy. Well, my superpower is that I see brilliance in others. I find people and see what they're super good at. And when you put all these people in our country together and all their great skills, we can change the world. So the reason I'm a good leader is because I'm really good at building teams of people who are really great.
Why do you think people should vote for you?
Oh goodness, we have a lot of hard things coming in our country, and I think the biggest one is for kids your age is education and the environment. We need an earth. So we have to have somebody who knows about science, and we need somebody who knows about education. And that is what I do best.
Thank you. What makes you stand out from the other candidates?
What makes me stand out? Well, I'm very different. I'm a problem solver and a scientist. Do you know what a scientist is?
Sort of.
Sort of. What do you think a scientist does?
They study lots of things like animals.
That's right. That's right. And so right now, why a scientist would be helpful is because they would help us solve all these really hard problems that we're facing. But mostly what we have are lawyers, because when you talk about laws, we need lawyers for laws. But for the presidency, we need somebody who's a problem solver.
And our last but not least, our last question of the interview. Is it going to be hard to move out of your house if you get elected?
Not even a little. You know why? Because I live in a house on wheels right now. I know. So right outside, you can come see it. You can see my house. It's right outside.
Ooh, I want to see
So I could drive right up and no problem move.
it. Oh.
That would be easy.
Okay, that was our last question. Goodbye!
Thank you.